Do today is give you a demonstration of the features of ezNotify and go through some of the functionalities, including sending a voice broadcast, an email broadcast, a text broadcast, and then finish up with giving you an idea of some of the administration reports and stuff like that. Okay, anyway, the first thing you do is you log into ezNotify. If you have your username and password, go to ezNotify.net and press the login button. That'll take you to our Argus.ASP login screen. What you do is you enter in your username and password. It is case sensitive. See if we can sign in here. Demo and demo. You press the login button. That'll log you into the system. I am now logged in. From this main page here, you can actually text the amount of balance of your credits that you have for phone, email, and voice. You could also buy more if you need to easily, if you need to buy some more credits, or you can look at your account. And your account, you should look at that anyway to figure out what is the phone number that you're using for your phone, what is the SMS number, and what is the destination number for your emails. Okay, once you have all that, you can go back to the main screen here and let's go ahead and create a message. I'm going to create a message. I'm going to create an email message first. I'm going to basically press next. I'm going to create a new message. If you have a previous message, you could use that. Let's call this email test 1. It has to be a unique subject name, okay? Then basically what I'm going to do here is I'm going to press next. I'm after a text message. I actually have a newsletter. I'm going to show you how I would copy that over here. Basically what I'm doing here is I'm going to copy a newsletter that we have for one of our sister companies. Basically going to copy that straight over to our to the input form. This is going to tell me that I need to input into a sandbox type thing. Here's what I'll press Control V. That inputs it into the sandbox, and I can clean up. I can actually clean up this, or I can let it go as is. I'm going to let it go as is. What it does is it actually pastes that right into the email composition box here. Press next when I'm satisfied with that. Let's call this email test 1, email test 2. Okay. Name of message not unique, so then that's already been in use, so let's go and call it email test 3. Okay, now that that's unique, okay, I've already completed that. Now what I want to do is I want to create a distribution list to send this to. I'm going to create it two ways. I'm going to actually upload a CSV file, and then the second one I'm going to actually add the contacts manually. So let's go ahead. I should have a test list here. Let me go ahead and see if I can find it in my library. It has to be a .csv file. Okay, that's one thing you have to remember. So let's go ahead and find test lists here. That's the file description. I'm going to go ahead and upload that. The next thing you have to do is map your list to the ezNotify. First column will be the first name of the person. The second column will be actually their last name. The third column will be their email address. And then the fourth and fifth columns are the phone numbers. One for the normal phone, their regular phone, and the second one will be for their text phone. Okay. Once I'm finished with this, I just basically would go ahead and press send. I need to create a name for this list. Let's call this test list 3. Test list 3, because I think I already have some other test lists that I've been uploading. Once I click that, it tells me that it's fine. I can preview the list if I want right here to make sure that this is the list that I wanted to upload. You can see how this list has now been inputted into the system with all the numbers. Okay, all the information there. Okay, verify that. If that's correct, press next. That's going to take you to the next screen, which is sending the message, and then I can send it now. So let's go ahead and run this message now. I press this. I call this message email test Bob. Let's just call it so I'll know that it's a unique name. This is so that I can go back and run reports and tell me how this actually did. So for example, right here I can get the report. This will actually populate when this message is sent out and give me the delivery statistics on that. So it refreshes itself every 10 seconds, so you can just make sure that while it's going through the process, it's going to take a little bit of time for this to go out. Okay. It doesn't take, okay, right here it says that it's the first state that it goes into is scheduled. It tells you how many delivery attempts were made, when's the first attempt, the last attempt, and the call time that was taken, and the name and the phone number and how it went out. So this is in process right now, scheduled to go out. Okay. Now it's already sent this out. It shows that it sent it out to 3 people. It shows the time and the date and how much time it actually took to send that out. So now that I'm finished with this, I can actually finish this. I've shown you how to send out an email message. Now let's go ahead and send out I want to send out a message, but I'm going to send out a phone message this time. Okay, so let's press phone. Okay, let's create a new message. I'm going to actually create this from a recorded voice. I'm going to record a message myself. You have the ability to upload a PC WAV file from your PC, or you can do text to speech. Please record your phone message. Voice. Okay, it's starting the applet. The applet takes a little bit of time. You're going to want to run this. Okay. Okay. The first thing I want to do is I want to go ahead and record the message. Okay. The recording is in process. Hi, this is a test message for ezNotify to send out a voice app. Please take a look at this and let us know what you think. Okay, it tells me that 11 seconds of your voice was actually recorded, and basically it should be ready to go. Okay, hold on a second. Oh, I have to give it a name. Let me give it a name. Let's call this Voice Blast. Voice Blast Test. Okay, I'm going to upload that. Once we upload it to the system, let's call it, it tells us basically to rename it again. Just use the same one. Voice Blast Test. Okay, go ahead and press next. Now it's actually sends you to the list portion of it. For this purpose of this test, I'm going to go ahead and use an existing list that I had. Remember, I composed that list to set test list 3 or Voice Blast 1. Which one was it? It was test Voice Blast 1. No, I'm going to go test list 3. Okay, I press that one. I press next. That's going to let you preview the list. Preview, and those are the people I want to send it to. That's correct. Okay, and then you go ahead. Once you've got that done, you can preview it. Then you can press next to actually send the list out. I want to run it now. Now I could schedule this to run at a different time, but for the purpose of this, I'm just going to let it run now and send out. Okay, press next. Let's call this Voice Test Demo. Okay, press next, and it actually should be in the process of sending that voice notification out. Then I can go ahead and get a report similar to the last one and keep track of what the status is on this notification. Okay, let's keep this going. It does take a little bit of time to queue it up and send it up, but it shouldn't take more than 5 to 10 minutes at the most, okay, depending on how busy our system is. Anyway, that's how you would send out a voice blast. Okay, any questions? Okay, all right, that takes care of that one. Let's go ahead and go back here and let that queue up. I'm going to go up, send up another message. Okay, this one says that it's scheduled. This is the last voice blast we had, and it gives me the status there. But I'm going to go ahead and work on another message. Okay, let's go ahead and finish this, and then go back and now create a text message. Okay, a text message SMS. You click on the SMS, you click yes. Let's say we want to click a new one. Okay, I'm going to say this is a test message for SMS. Let's say that. Let's call this test message. So we're naming it now. The next one is I'm going to actually come up with a list and figure out who to send this to. I'm going to go ahead and press yes, or next, but I'm going to create a new list. Oh no, let's go ahead. Yeah, let's create a new list, but I want to use basically a couple people that were on my list I had before. So what I would do here is go here, add the contacts. Oh, Jeremy. Oh boy. Okay, it's got Jeremy on here. I wanted to send this test message to Jeremy. Okay. And if I wanted to add, let's add myself to this list. I'm going to add Bob Iguchi, United States. Okay, my phone number is 925-215-2863. And my email address is bob@ezNotify.net, and my SMS text message is 408-529-6005. I'm going to add that one. Okay, now that I have this, I have two names now that I can use. I'm going to send it to both Jeremy and myself. Okay, I press next. I'm going to call this text test, and I'm going to go ahead and press next to send this message out. I'm going to send it out now since we want to see what happens. I'm going to call this test text. I'm going to date this one 11 or 303 12 13, so that I know that I sent it out on this date. Okay, let's go do this. Okay, it says get a report. Now it's going to give me now I can keep track on what's going on here with this message. So basically what I've done is I've sent out a email message, a voice message, and a text message using the system. You can see that the basic fundamentals are similar in that you set up the message, you put a list for that message, then you send it out. And then you can report back. So for example, this has now been scheduled to be sent out. Okay? That's as easy it is to send out messages using ezNotify. Thank you very much for listening. Bye-bye.